She made a private Instagram to vent about me, called me boring, insecure, and training wheels until the real husband shows up. I only found it because she used the same password as Netflix. I screenshotted everything, then posted them with zero caption. Her mom saw it first. Before we start the story, huge thanks for 4,000 subscribers. I'm so grateful for all the support. Let's keep it going. If you're new here, hit that subscribe button and help us reach 5,000. I, 29, had been dating Megan, 27F, for a year and a half. We met through mutual friends, hit it off, and things had been pretty solid. At least that's what I thought. We'd even started talking about moving in together when her lease ended in a few months. Last Friday night, Megan was out with her work friends celebrating someone's birthday. I was at home scrolling through Netflix, trying to find the show she'd mentioned watching. Couldn't find it in my recommendations, so I figured maybe she'd added it to her watch list. I tried logging into her Netflix account, but got the password wrong. She must have changed it recently. Without thinking much of it, I tried her usual password, the same one she uses for practically everything. For context, her password strategy has been a running joke between us. I work in IT and have told her a million times not to reuse passwords, but she always brushed it off, saying she couldn't remember multiple passwords. This time, the Netflix login worked. While looking for the show in her watch list, I noticed she'd been watching this reality dating show she always claimed to hate when I put it on. Whatever, no big deal. I found the show I was looking for and watched a couple episodes. When I finished, I went to log out, but accidentally clicked on her profile settings. That's when I saw that Netflix was still logged into her email too. There was a notification from Instagram in her email. Something about your post is getting engagement. Didn't think much of it, but I was confused because Megan hardly ever posted on Instagram. Her last post was from like 3 months ago when we went hiking. This is where I made a decision I'm not proud of, but it changed everything. I tried logging into her Instagram with the same password. It worked. What I found was a second account, not her regular Instagram that I and all our friends followed, but a private account with only 14 followers. The username was Real Megan Thoughts, and the bio read where I can be honest without walking on eggshells. My stomach dropped as I started scrolling through the posts. It was like she'd been living a double life. This account was basically dedicated to complaining about me and our relationship. One post from just a week ago read another thrilling Friday night watching documentaries with our, is this really what the rest of my life is going to look like? Someone please shoot me. There were dozens of posts like this going back about 6 months. She called me boring, predictable, financially stable, but spiritually bankrupt. One post said I was training wheels until the real husband shows up. Others complained about our sex life in humiliating detail. She even posted about accidentally running into her ex and feeling more alive in those 5 minutes than in months with our. I felt sick. These weren't just venting posts or moments of frustration. This was consistent, calculated mockery of basically everything about me, all while she was smiling to my face, taking trips together, telling me she loved me and discussing our future. The worst part, I recognized some of her followers from the usernames. 2 of her close friends who had always been nice to my face, her sister who I'd helped move apartments last month, even her coworker who had invited both of us to her wedding next spring. I logged out and just sat there for a while, trying to process what I'd seen. Then I went back in and took screenshots. Lots of them. Every degrading post, every mocking comment from her friends, every detail she'd shared that should have stayed private between us. At first, I thought about confronting her directly, but the more screenshots I gathered, the angrier I got. This wasn't a momentary lapse or one bad day. This was systematic deception. Everyone in her private circle was laughing at me. So I made a decision. I created a single Instagram post on my account, a carousel of the most damning screenshots from her private account. No caption, no explanation. Just the raw evidence of who she really was versus who she pretended to be with me. I posted it Saturday morning, then turned off my phone and went to the gym for 2 hours. When I turned my phone back on, it exploded with notifications. My roommate told me Megan's mom was the first to comment. Sandra has always been super involved in Megan's social media, constantly liking and commenting on everything. Apparently, she has post notifications turned on for both me and Megan. She saw my post and immediately commented, "Megan Christine Davis, call me immediately. Your father and I are beyond disgusted." Within hours, Megan was blowing up my phone, Calls, texts, voicemails ranging from angry to sobbing. Her first text was all anger. How dare you invade my privacy like this? Take this down now. Then came the damage control. That account was just for venting. It wasn't real. Everyone needs an outlet. Then the threats. My dad is calling his lawyer. This is defamation and invasion of privacy. Then the bargaining. Please, Ryan, my boss follows you. I could lose my job over this. Please take it down and we can talk. Finally, the pleading. I'm so sorry, I never meant any of it. Please give me a chance to explain. I love you. I didn't respond to any of it. Just let it all unfold. By Sunday afternoon, the fallout was nuclear. Megan's sister called me, not to defend her, but to apologize for her part in it. Said she never should have encouraged that kind of behavior. Two mutual friends texted to say they had no idea Megan was like this, and they were sorry. My phone was a constant stream of reactions from people who knew us. Megan's roommate, Kate, who I'd always gotten along with, came by my apartment. She looked uncomfortable as she handed me a box of my stuff from their place. She's a mess, Kate said, not defending her at all, but just so you know, she got called into an emergency meeting with HR this morning. They're putting her on leave while they assess the situation. Something about company image. I just nodded and took the box. For what it's worth, Kate added, I refused to follow that account when she invited me. Told her it was messed up to talk about your boyfriend that way. That's why things were weird between us for a while. Monday morning, I finally heard from Megan directly. She showed up at my apartment around 7 a.m., eyes swollen from crying, looking like she hadn't slept. Can we please talk? She asked when I opened the door. I stepped aside to let her in, then sat across from her at my kitchen table. Didn't offer coffee, didn't start the conversation. I lost everything in 2 days. She finally said, my parents are furious. Dad's threatening to stop paying my student loans. Half my friends won't speak to me. I'm on administrative leave at work, and I lost you. She looked up at me. Why did you have to post it publicly? Why couldn't you just talk to me? Kind of like how you talk to me about your issues instead of posting them for your friends' entertainment. I asked. She flinched. That's different. How? I never meant for you to see that. It was private. And that makes it better? That you only trashed me behind my back? She didn't have an answer for that. After a long silence, I finally said, you know, what's ironic? If you'd come to me with any of those concerns, feeling bored, wanting more excitement, whatever, I would have listened. I would have worked on it. Instead, you smiled to my face while telling everyone else I was basically your temporary placeholder. It wasn't everyone. She protested weakly. Just a few close friends, 14 people I corrected, including your boss's daughter. Not exactly a private diary. She started crying again. Please take the post down. I've learned my lesson. You've ruined enough of my life. I didn't ruin anything I said. I just showed people what you wrote. You did the rest yourself. Eventually, she left without any resolution. I took the post down later that day, not for her, but because I'd made my point and didn't want this hanging over both of us forever. It's been 2 weeks now. Megan moved back to her parents' house temporarily. According to mutual friends, she's back at work, but got passed over for a promotion she was in line for. Most of our social circle has quietly distanced themselves from both of us, probably uncomfortable with the whole situation. Her mom sent me a surprisingly kind message saying while she was disappointed in how things ended, she understood my reaction and was taking steps to help Megan become a better person. As for me, I'm doing okay. Still processing everything, but I don't regret exposing the truth. Some people have said I went too far by posting publicly instead of just breaking up with her. Maybe they're right. But after seeing months of her two-faced behavior, something in me just snapped. The worst part isn't even the mean things she said about me. It's realizing that the person I was planning a future with was never real. The Megan I knew was just a performance, and I was the only one who didn't know it. TLDR. Girlfriend kept a secret Instagram account to mock me to her friends while pretending to love me. I found it, posted screenshots publicly, and her perfectly crafted image collapsed overnight.